welcome to a thrilling action-packed edition of Auto Today. I'm Gaurav Sawant. Over the course of the next half hour, we'll get you all the biking action from across the world. On the show, we bring you the newest member from the Bonneville family, the all-new T100, the ever-classic cruiser, Indian Scout 60, an adventurous day with the powerhouse Triumph Tiger, and the new motorcycles to look forward to in 2017. The world's fastest bike, the Indian Scout. Look at the roar of its engine. What is this beauty like? My colleague Abhik rode the Indian Scout. Now, this is a bike on which a world record was set. This, of course, is the latest avatar. That was in the 1960s, 294 kilometers per hour. What's the cruiser like? Let's find out.
The story began in 1928 when Massachusetts, USA-based Indian Motorcycles produced their first Scout. Many decades have gone by, but the name still remains. What Indian calls as their most attainable motorcycle, the Indian Scout.
Introducing our next chapter.
The company's smallest motorcycle till date, the Scout, quickly became a hot favorite for both new and seasoned motorcyclists. But then a new Scout emerged in 2016, one that got even more affordable.
If you think the Scout is expensive, Indian Motorcycles have a solution for you, the Scout 60. This is a toned-down version of the original Scout, so you don't get the 1130cc engine, you get a 999cc engine instead, and a little lower on power as well, 78 bhp versus 100 bhp. But the good part is, it almost looks the same.
Indian Motorcycles has kept with tradition and made the Scout 60 low. Stretched and every bit pleasing to the eye, just like a custom cruiser. The bobbed front fender, small headlight, teardrop tank, a minimal single seat, and the flowing rear fender makes the Scout 60 feel properly retro. They say God is in the details, and Indian Motorcycle has taken note of that. The engine and frame has exquisitely machined highlights, while the air filter cover bears the year when the company was set up. There are various places on the motorcycle where Indian's eye logo can be found, and the attention to detail even extends to embossed branding of the company's name on the tire. From the headlamp to the retro-looking tail lamp, this motorcycle is built to the highest standards of quality. But underneath the retro looks, there's a fair bit of modernity hidden. The analog meter hides a smart digital display that reads out RPMs, engine temperature, odo, and trip meters. The 999cc engine features liquid cooling and fuel injection, while the brakes are aided with ABS.
On a motorcycle that looks so retro and so cool, it's all about little details. Now, you're going to spend the first minute on this motorcycle trying to find where this slots in. The usual location is usually here, maybe on the side, but it's not there. Well, in true American style, it goes in right here.
60's engine develops 75 bhp and 89 Nm of torque. Although these are lower figures than the Scout, the 60 feels nearly as punchy at lower RPMs and in the mid-range. Thus, naturally, it gathers momentum briskly. It does miss out on the phenomenal acceleration of the bigger engine, but it's amply quick in this form too. Being the lightest in a family of heavyweights does have its own advantages. The Scout 60 is surprisingly agile around corners with a good amount of clearance thanks to the forward set foot pegs. In traffic, the 60 impresses with its maneuverability. The low seat height means that you can easily reach the ground to control the motorcycle at slow speeds. And of course, to deal with the added attention on the road, agility in traffic is as good as a much lighter motorcycle, and this really inspires a lot of confidence in quickly adapting to the Scout 60. It'll take you 13.6 lakhs to enter the classic and exclusive community of Indian motorcycles. But more than the price, it is the entry point into a rich heritage of motorcycling, love for the open road, and riding into sunsets.
Triumph motorcycles are doing extremely well.